The diverse influences on Turkish cuisine stem from the country's unique position at the crossroads of continents and cultures, as well as its history as the center of the vast Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire, one of the biggest and most enduring empires in history, covered large areas of Europe, Asia, and Africa. The imperial kitchens in Istanbul were famous for their food innovations, blending different regional cuisines from the empire. Ottoman cooks took and adapted recipes from Arab, Persian, Central Asian, and Balkan foods. In the Ottoman palaces, chefs worked hard to impress the Sultan and his court with new and amazing dishes. This competition led to a refined cuisine that includes delicate pastries, spiced meats, and complex sweets, many of which are now key parts of Turkish food culture. Just like the Ottoman chefs who aimed to impress the Sultan and his court with their culinary creations, today's Turkish breakfast carries on the spirit of generosity and warmth. In Turkish culture, breakfast holds a special place and is considered the most important meal of the day. It's celebrated for its rich variety and the sense of abundance it brings to the table. A traditional Turkish breakfast offers an impressive selection of foods. Different types of bread, a variety of cheeses, olives, tomatoes, and much more. But it's not just about the food. Breakfast in Turkey is also a time for social connection. It's a time for family and friends to gather and spend time together, often stretching for hours during weekends and holidays. Often enjoyed for breakfast are Börek, Gözleme, and Simit. Börek is a common find in Turkish cafes and bakeries, and it's also a favored choice for picnics or as on-the-go food due to its portability. This pastry is made with layers of thin phyllo dough, filled with a mix of ingredients like cheese, minced meat, vegetables, and herbs. Börek comes in a variety of shapes, such as rolled, layered, or folded. Gözleme, a traditional Turkish flatbread, is another favorite, carefully hand-rolled and stuffed with fillings like spinach, cheese, potatoes, and minced meat, then perfectly cooked on a griddle. It's a versatile dish, enjoyed at any time of the day, often accompanied by ayran, a refreshing yogurt drink. Simit, with its distinctive ring shape and encrusting of sesame seeds, is a crunchy addition to any Turkish breakfast. Lighter and crispier than a bagel but similar in shape, Simit boasts a unique sesame flavor that has earned it the nickname Turkish bagel in some circles. Traditionally served with Turkish tea, it's a beloved part of the meal. Tea holds a special place in this morning ritual. Traditionally prepared in a two-tiered teapot, the tea is brewed at the top with boiling water kept at the bottom to maintain its temperature. This setup allows for adjusting the tea's strength to personal preference by adding more hot water if needed. The tea, known for its bold flavor and deep red hue, is presented in elegant, tulip-shaped glasses. The Ottoman Empire also had a significant influence on the mezze tradition that is a vital part of dining in Turkey today. Similar to Spanish tapas, mezze consists of a range of small dishes served as appetizers or to accompany drinks. The Ottomans, celebrated for their grand feasts and refined culinary customs, commonly offered these small, tasteful dishes to stimulate the appetite before the main meal. Mezze plates are meant to be shared, creating a communal dining experience that brings everyone at the table closer. Among the array of dishes often found on a mezze table, sarma and dolma are classics. Sarma is made by wrapping grape or cabbage leaves around a filling that mixes rice, pine nuts, and herbs, sometimes with meat added. Dolma involves stuffing vegetables such as tomatoes, peppers, or eggplants with a similar filling. Their ability to be served either cold or hot, and with or without meat, allows them to suit a wide range of tastes. Typically, these dishes are enjoyed with yogurt and a bit of lemon juice. enhancing their flavors and making them a favorite among many. Turkey is famous for its variety of kebabs. Kebab covers a range of meat dishes, marinated and then cooked on a grill or roasted, usually over an open flame. You can find kebabs made from lamb, beef, or chicken, usually served with rice, veggies, and yogurt. The idea of the kebab started with the nomadic Turkic people in Central Asia, who grilled their meat on open fires. This cooking method spread as they moved to Anatolia, becoming a key part of Turkish food for hundreds of years. The doner kebab is prepared on a vertical rotisserie, traditionally made with lamb. Modern variations include chicken, beef, or veal. The slow-cooked meat is thinly sliced and can be served on a plate with sides, in a sandwich, or wrapped in a flatbread. The modern doner kebab was popularized in the 19th century by Iskender Efendi of Bursa. He adapted the traditional horizontal rotisserie cooking method to a vertical position, revolutionizing the way kebab meat was cooked and served. A special variant of doner kebab is Iskender kebab, which features thinly sliced grilled lamb topped with hot tomato sauce and served over pita bread, then lavishly covered with melted sheep butter and yogurt. Named after its inventor, Iskender Efendi from Bursa in the late 19th century, this dish is typically a fulfilling meal, served with grilled vegetables and enjoyed for lunch or dinner. Kebabs are a cornerstone of Turkish cuisine and have gained popularity in restaurants worldwide. As street food, they are commonly enjoyed wrapped in bread, accompanied by vegetables and sauce, offering a convenient yet flavorful meal option. Street food is a big part of what makes Turkish food culture so special. It offers delicious, affordable options for everyone. Let's talk about a few favorites. Kumpir is a hit. Imagine a baked potato mixed with butter and cheese until it's super creamy. Then, you add your choice of toppings, like olives, sausage, corn, and pickles. It's a filling snack or meal that's perfect for exploring food markets and bazaars, letting you taste Turkey's flavors on the move. Next up is Tantuni, a spicy wrap that's a crowd pleaser. It's made with thin strips of beef or lamb cooked in cotton oil with spices like sumac and paprika. Wrapped in a soft flatbread with tomatoes, onions, and green peppers, it's usually served with pickles and a yogurt drink called ayran to cool down the spice. Tantuni is perfect for eating on the go, thanks to its wrap style. Lastly, there's lahmacun, known for its crispy, thin base. It's topped with a mix of finely chopped meat, beef or lamb, veggies like onions and bell peppers, and spices, then baked until crispy. Before eating, it's common to add fresh herbs and squeeze some lemon over it, then roll it up for an easy, tasty meal. As you may have noticed, bread plays a crucial role in Turkish dining, serving not just as food, but also as an eating utensil. It's there to scoop up food or sauces, and is an essential part of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. From pairing with olives and cheese in the morning to soaking up sauces by night, or even wrapping around a doner kebab, bread's presence is constant and versatile. Affordability makes bread accessible to all, ensuring it's a staple for both the affluent and those on a tight budget. In Turkey, there's a cultural practice of not wasting bread. If bread falls to the ground, it is picked up, kissed, and either placed respectfully aside or fed to birds, highlighting a profound respect for this basic yet vital nourishment. Bread is a staple, but meat also plays a starring role in Turkish cuisine, often serving as the main ingredient in many dishes. Take stuffed meatballs, for example. These feature a shell of bulgur and minced meat, stuffed with a mix of finely chopped beef or lamb, onions, pine nuts, and spices. This dish has ancient origins, with variations found across the Middle East, known as kibbeh. It can be served boiled or fried and is often a part of festive meals, family gatherings, or as a coveted street food item. Then there's manti, small dumplings filled with ground meat, typically lamb or beef, onion, and spices, all topped with garlic yogurt and melted butter sprinkled with sumac or red pepper. The size of manti is a point of pride. Traditionally, the smaller the dumplings, the more skillful the maker. These dumplings are a communal effort, often made by families for special occasions and served mainly for lunch or dinner. Named after the sac, a traditional flat pan essential in its preparation, Sac Kavurma is a beloved dish that features sautéed meat, commonly lamb or beef, mixed with onions, peppers, and tomatoes. This hearty main course gains special prominence during Eid al-Adha, a time when the availability of freshly slaughtered livestock makes this dish a popular choice among celebratory meals. Lastly, Mumbar fills intestines, usually sheep's, with a seasoned blend of ground meat, rice, and herbs, embracing the Turkish ethos of using every part of the animal. This practice, rooted in a pragmatic approach to avoid waste, is especially prevalent in southeastern Turkey. Mumbar is primarily served as a main dish, often accompanied by rice and vegetables. Turkish cuisine offers a wide variety of desserts, from syrup-drenched pastries like baklava to creamy delights such as rice pudding and the special Turkish Delight. Baklava is a sweet, layered pastry filled with chopped nuts, often pistachios, walnuts, or almonds, and soaked in syrup or honey. The care taken in preparing it, like ensuring the pastry layers are super thin and the nuts finely chopped, makes baklava stand out. Its texture and flavor can vary by region, with each place putting its own spin on this dessert. Usually, it's enjoyed at room temperature, complemented by Turkish tea or coffee. Rice pudding, or sütlaç, is another favorite, made from rice, milk, and sugar, occasionally topped with cinnamon or raisins. It can be enjoyed hot or cold. Rice pudding is a common dessert in many cultures, but the Turkish sütlaç often includes a unique baking step, where the pudding is browned in an oven, creating a distinctive skin on top. Turkish Delight, or rahat lokum, is a starch and sugar treat flavored with rosewater, lemon, or mastic, sometimes filled with nuts like pistachios or walnuts. It's coated in icing sugar to keep it from sticking. Often given as a gift in pretty boxes, Turkish Delight is savored during daily life and on special occasions. Some desserts play special roles in religious and cultural events. Ashure, also known as Noah's pudding, is one such example, traditionally prepared during the Islamic month of Muharram. It's shared with neighbors, friends, and family, crossing religious boundaries as a gesture of unity and peace. Ashure is a hearty dessert made from a mix of legumes, dried fruits, nuts, and grains, sweetened with sugar and often scented with rosewater or orange blossom water. It's considered one of the world's oldest desserts, tracing its origins back to the tale of Noah's Ark. Legend has it that Noah created this pudding using the last bits of grains and fruits available on the ark. Desserts like Lokma and Zerde play a big part in bringing people together during special times and gatherings. Lokma are bite-sized, sweet donuts, deep-fried to golden perfection, and then drenched in syrup. They have a crunchy outside and a soft, airy middle. The joy of lokma comes from making and enjoying them together. They're usually made in big quantities and shared at parties, religious ceremonies, or given out as acts of kindness. Zerde are a festive treat, often rounding off meals on significant occasions and religious celebrations. It's a traditional Turkish rice pudding, made unique with the addition of saffron for a vibrant yellow color and scented with rose or orange blossom water. In Ottoman times, Zerde was a staple at weddings and religious celebrations, symbolizing prosperity and joy. Turkish desserts are a staple of daily life, not just saved for special moments. Pişmaniye is a classic example, a confection crafted from pulled sugar, roasted flour, butter, and sometimes mixed with ground pistachios or hazelnuts. Its texture is reminiscent of cotton candy, yet it's richer and has a stringy quality. What makes Pişmaniye unique is its intricate making process and its fluffy, thread-like texture. It's a favorite snack, commonly enjoyed with tea or Turkish coffee, adding sweetness to ordinary moments. Turkish coffee is known for its distinctive brewing technique, which produces a rich, aromatic drink. It's made by simmering very fine coffee grounds with water, and sometimes sugar, in a special pot called a şezve. This process creates a frothy texture. Served in small cups, the coffee has a bold flavor and dense consistency, with grounds settling at the bottom. People usually drink water first to clear their taste buds, followed by Turkish coffee, which is often paired with Turkish Delight or chocolate to enhance its flavor. Beyond just a beverage, Turkish coffee is a key part of social and ceremonial gatherings. For instance, in marriage proposals, it's traditional for the bride-to-be to serve coffee to the guests, occasionally adding salt to the groom's cup as a playful test of his character. After drinking the coffee, many engage in fal, or fortune-telling, by interpreting the patterns left by the coffee grounds in the cup. This tradition brings a sense of mystery and fun to drinking coffee, fostering creativity and connection among those trying to predict the future. So, as you savor the last drop of your Turkish coffee, think about this. What would your cup of coffee say about your future? Turkish cuisine is all about striking the perfect balance, using herbs and spices to bring out the best in each dish. We hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in our next adventure.